Football League. Super Bowl 55. We'll see Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs taking on Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Season number 101 of the NFL might have been the most unconventional yet, but we have made it through together, and now the eyes of the sporting world fall on us here tonight, as it is the night we crown a champion. And all of us here at EA Sports so proud to bring you Super Bowl 55 from Raymond James Stadium in Tampa. And it's a matchup full of intrigue. Tonight it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Kansas City Chiefs taking on the NFC champions, the Philadelphia Eagles. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. And Charles, we know how difficult it is to go back-to-back in the NFL. Few have succeeded in doing so. But here are the Kansas City Chiefs, champions of the AFC yet again, trying to lift that Lombardi Trophy.
Remember, this is a franchise that played in the first ever Super Bowl. Then they ended up winning Super Bowl IV, which was 50 years prior to winning Super Bowl 54. They didn't want to win another 50 years, so they went ahead and made it back this year. What a great run for this Kansas City team.
Meanwhile, it took until Super Bowl 52 for the Eagles to lift the Lombardi Trophy for the first time, and they're back looking for number 2 just 36 short months later.
And we all remember that performance in the win against New England. What a game that was. Nick Foles, the backup quarterback, throwing for 373 yards and becoming the MVP in that game. Remember the Philly special or Philly, depending on how you want to title that play. One of the most iconic play calls in Super Bowl. Another Super Bowl win in their last 4 years.
And a good return up past the 30, but was it aided by an illegal block or a hold? Let's see. They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. And that often runs you into a penalty.
He's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That's Jason Peters, a future Hall of Famer, perhaps, with a penalty there. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty.
We can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned.
And he's 2 down there. That one a first down pickup of 8.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and then second down. Corey first 40, gain of 3.
Ball carrier. He's tackled 40 yards.
He will be down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Their pick up that 3rd and 1, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side, was it?
Offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they were skates a little bit when that one started.
So now we bring up 4th and inches. This will be a critical call.
And this may be a big early turning point in this Super Bowl. They're going to go for it on 4th down here. It's a sneak. It's Wentz. Forward and pick up the 1st down. Big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Probably helps your confidence on those 4th down sneaks to have a quarterback as tall as he is.
Yeah, you're talking about being able to extend at the end and make sure the ball gets to the forward. Now, you and I both know that they'll snap him backwards. Well done there, well executed.
The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. The 15-yard line. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain.
Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10. At the
From the 13 now, work on 1st and 10. Into the red zone. Time escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. A chance for the first points to this Super Bowl. It's 1st and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
Here's touchdown. With the first touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Eagles drive right down the field and more on the opening drive. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the 4th quarter, that's when the knockout occurs.
That becomes tough for that if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Field of the and bring this out to the 25. No return there for Hardman. The KC offense set to go, led as always by the gunslinger, a former MVP in this league. It's Patrick Mahomes.
We know the arm strength is certainly there. He's got a big-time cannon for an arm, and that's not a surprise. He's the son of a former Major League pitcher, so the bloodlines come into play. The biggest question for Patrick Mahomes, can he harness that big arm, develop the touch that's needed, and carry his team towards the playoffs?
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 5. And he's up gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
27-yard line.
And this one complete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let the defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
And that's incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings.
A nice this return that time gets 12 yards back. And out will come the offense as they take over. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. And look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. Deal.
They'll be on the ground with Clem. And he gets this one before he's brought down. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Pretty effective opening quarter for him. Remember, he had the touchdown run earlier, and if he pops more of these 10 to 20-yard carries, could be a long game.
Those types of explosive runs down a defense, they need to add people to the line of scrimmage, force them to throw the football, and see if they can slow them down that way.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
With the score.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big. That's why we work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field, accumulate plays.
He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. From the 28, it's 2nd and 5.
28-yard line.
Throwing Lance. And quickly finding Rager. Down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. His second catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
Chris Jones.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He's trying to get his second touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier. Was bidding for a second. They run with Holyfield. And he's dropped before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. 3rd and goal, a big play in this Super Bowl. Clement, and he's in. Eagles touchdown. Corey Clement, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
And it's good to make it 14-0. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run.
Jake Elliott to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This will make it in. And Hardman going to go ahead and sit on this one as it'll come out to the 25. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying. Not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You're wondering how to move the football. What do we have on this play? play sheet that can work, get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And able to get before he's brought down. 11 yards there, first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
It's Williams. Room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
The tackle made at the 47.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
On 9. Holmes. He finds Robinson. Down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. 2 minutes remain in this opening half of Super Bowl 55. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from early today. He is going to find Hill here. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Receiver during the regular season, and that's his to the Super Bowl, and he picks up the first down. The second down to Burn there after first down from the 32 now. Here's first and 10. They complete it to Hill. Pick up of 8 leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
One of the selling points of the in route is it gives the quarterback a really nice sight line to his receiver and almost on a direct shot able to throw the ball into the middle of the field and have a great chance of success as they did.
Mahomes firing complete, and he'll get it down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10. Got first down, Mahomes. And that is breaks a string of 5 straight connections. And it's second down.
And incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. So be caught just inside the 10. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. Again, throw Mahomes, and it's complete to Kelsey. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's first and goal. This is first and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before. Caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. Extra point right down the middle, and that'll make our score 14-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Able to get this out to the 25.
First and 10. at their own 25-yard line.
Carson Wentz and the Eagles getting set to take over. And he's been busy with his feet. He's been quite the scrambling man.
And obviously that can break down a defense, but a lot of it is just that they just get trapped with worrying about it so much that other things break down as well. You know, you break the huddle, and you're not just playing what comes out at you. You're like, oh, God, don't let him outside of the pocket. Don't let him beat us with his legs. And then he starts to beat you other ways.
Wentz now on first down. And complete. Zach Ertz. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. To throw again on second down. Pull it down. Now Wilson a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. A final shot before half for Wentz. He'll fire it deep for Rager. And this one is incomplete. So we've reached halftime here in So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the second half.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Both teams ready after the halftime spectacle, and we are back underway in Super Bowl 55. This about deep, and bring this out to the 25. No return there for Hardman. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within distance like
is emphasizing the things that went well first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. The last play got just a yard. Here, second and 9. It's a gain of 9 yards, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as
held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at 38. He'll run here, and he'll lose you at the 37-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Now, Robinson's got it. This winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
To DeMarcus Robinson. It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
Mahomes on 3rd. Pressure comes. Goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
There's a little bit of defense right there. Nickel set, 5 defensive backs. They just snuffed out every route that was going. Quarterback never got rid of the football.
Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
44-yard line.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 4. He'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
On play action, Wentz. The ball hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Wentz on 3rd down. Taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
4-yard line.
Wentz. That's caught by Jackson. 20. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Deshaun Jackson, 44 yards. And the Eagles add on to their lead.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care of the football, eat up a little clock, end up in the end zone. Now they've got a cushion for the rest of the game. So they didn't just help themselves offensively, they helped their defense out as well.
It's good, and it is now 21-7. So that drive, 4 plays. And it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown.
To kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Take the end zone. And Hardman going to go ahead and sit on this one as it'll come out to the 25. KC's offense ready to take over. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
That catch good for only a couple. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Working gun, Mahomes, complete, the tight end Kelsey. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
That's good.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage out of the catch, but still an effective game nonetheless.
And now a throw down there, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down. 3rd quarter of action, Super Bowl 55. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Here's the Mahomes complete to his tight end. It's Kelsey, and he'll get the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Holmes to throw once more, and that will be incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
I absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
They'll getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 15-yard line.
1 quarter remains here the Super Bowl. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Chiefs 7.
On set. And he's got it past before he's hit and dropped. 16 yards, a first down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now for Wentz. Going to use his legs. He'll take it to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
Now, those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now, about the 43. The linebacker Anthony Hitchens there on the stop. 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Now throwing. Wentz. Flush. He'll run. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On 1st and 10. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so 2nd and 9.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries this drive. He said the way it's working, he may just stick with it. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and
2. They'll try here with Clement. And he gets this to the 18. Good enough for a 1st down. 6 yards there. 1st down, Philadelphia. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what we said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. On 1st down, and again. Good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Run down at the 10-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
A Super 55 down to the final 2 minutes. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple win. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. It is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Corey Clement with his his third touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Eagles able to push further out in front.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
For Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. It in the end zone. And breaks out to the 25. No return there for Hardman.
25-yard line.
And now here Kansas City. And their Super Bowl hopes are dwindling here in the fourth. That AFC crown from 2 weeks ago starting to seem like a distant memory. And this one just has not gone as they had hoped. And now the drive starts with a complete out right, and he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the quickness, their speed, route running savvy.
And his throw is incomplete. His favorite target, Travis Kelce, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and short. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first. But at least it's 4th down.
Results in a 4th down.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Looking for Hill again. This time it's... And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Shot to Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a 1st down. It's Kelce on the ground. Mahomes is going to take the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got more to use here in the final stages. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now it's Mahomes again. Open is Hill. He's got it. And down he goes inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A good pick. This is caught. Touchdown. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer. That's why you've got your star out there. Throw the ball to him. They did.
That's simply saying we don't care what coverage you put out there. He's so good, we're going there with the football anyway, and there's not a thing you can do about it.
Inside the red zone, they go to him. He gets it done. Butker now to add the extra point. It's now 28-14. So that one an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it ends with a touchdown pass to Tyreek Hill. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Now, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. And they will take a knee here. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And they'll indeed take
Wentz on the keeper.
I don't know why we did it, but we went to their final walkthrough for some reason. And what did we see? Their last play in the walkthrough was taking a knee and celebrating winning a Super Bowl. They want that visualization. They did it for real.
Yeah, they just scripted it out. Defense can't stop the clock, and they can watch the final seconds tick. Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. And he'll get it for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made at about the 19-yard line. And the Lombardi Trophy will rest in the city of brotherly love. The Philadelphia Eagles are the Super Bowl champs. And when this moment comes, I think you look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3, all building up now to say you're a Super Bowl champion. It's worth it.
It certainly is, and rarely do we have a team that hoists the Lombardi Trophy that didn't have their share of bumps along the way, didn't have to face some adversity in the journey, and now they get to just enjoy it and revel in it. And all offseason, they'll be signing their autographs with Super Bowl champion underneath it.
And they end this year just how everybody wants to end the year, holding the Lombardi Trophy. What a season for them. What a ride it's been for us as well here in the booth. For Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We will see you next season right here on EA Sports.